Hi fellow makeup fiends. Today I'm going to bring you an August favourites video. I didn't do a July favourites video. By the time I realised that we were into August, just because I've been so busy, it was quite a way into August and I realised I hadn't put up my favourites video. So I thought I would just kind of leave it for the month and maybe do a one this month instead. So I'm a bit early with this, but thought I would get it in while I had the time to make a quick cheeky video. So I've got quite a bit of stuff to show you. I guess we'll start with sort of beauty items but not makeup items. I got this to try recently, which is the Charles Worthington On The Go Dry Shampoo. Comes in this lovely packaging. It's a lovely sort of duck egg blue colour. This is really nice. It's very lightweight. It's got a really lovely fresh smell. I don't know if they do it in a big one. They didn't have a big one where I got this one from. And this was 99p for the small size, but there's still quite a lot left and I've been using it quite a lot. But I'm definitely going to look for the bigger size. It's more expensive than Batiste, but it's got a really nice smell to it. It's really fresh, and it didn't put any kind of telltale white marks on my hair, which is sometimes what I hate about Batiste. Because as much as you know that I love Batiste dry shampoos, particularly blush because it's my favourite smell, it just leaves white marks if you're not too careful, if you get a bit close or a bit heavy-handed in one area. But I didn't find that this did this to my hair, so I thought that was really good. And this is quite good to just shove in your bag, you know. It's quite a small one, but yeah, really impressed with that. I've been using this, which is the Avon Dry End Serum. As you can see, not a great deal left. This is something that I've repurchased constantly over a long period of time now. I've been using this for quite a while. I do find that it gives a lovely, it really does nourish the ends of your hair, because I do have a problem with like dry ends. Obviously I've got very long hair and taking care of it sometimes can be a bit of a pain, because I do forget to condition sometimes, you know. Sometimes I just wash my hair and go, you know what I mean. I don't tend to think about that, but I am putting a lot more effort into trying to do that more these days. But I've always used this just because it does help my ends, and also if my hair is naturally curly, and a lot of it's just wavy. It's in need of a wash at the minute, so it's not super curly, but when I first wash it I am quite curly. But on the odd day it is a little bit frizzy, so it's great to just put a couple of pumps of this, rub it between your hands and then smooth it over, and it really does smooth the hair down, and it doesn't make it like greasy or really heavy, so I really like this, and it's got a nice smell as well. Perfume wise, I've been loving Baby Harajuku Lovers. This is the second set of Baby, because the first set has a different smell. These are the new promotion ones. They've got the felt hair, which is really soft. Baby's really cute. She's got a nice little outfit, and on the back of her jumper there's a picture of what old Baby looks like. But this one has a really lovely smell. Now, I've said about this before, it smells like when you were a little girl, if you had Cabbage Patch dolls. It smells like Cabbage Patch doll heads, which I know sounds really bizarre, but you've got to go and smell it. Honestly, it is a lovely smell, because I used to love that sort of powdery sort of smell, so that's really nice. Nail polish, I've been loving this one by Essie. This one is in the colour Sand Tropez. It's from the French Affair collection, and it's on sale at the moment at ASOS, which is where I got mine from. I think it was £4 or £5. It wasn't. It's expensive, but not super expensive, because models are on retail for £5 and I have a lot of theirs. But yeah, it's just a really lovely colour. You do have to put a few coats of this on, because it is a little bit sheer, but it's so worth it when you get it on, because it's a beautiful nude beige. These hair clips, I wear these a lot. They're lovely. They're kind of got a gold inner clip, and then these bits are like perspex on the outside of patterns. And these particular ones, these kind of ditzy print ones in black and cream, they're 50p at New Look at the moment, so that's a huge bargain. And to be honest, when I'm in the house I always have my hair kind of just chucked up on top, so they're really good and they're really strong. Moisturising, I'm loving, absolutely loving Strawberry Body Butter by Body Shop. Some people find this sticky, I personally don't. I don't put a huge amount on though. I don't know whether if you put a huge amount on your skin, whether it could be potentially sticky, but you don't need to use a lot of moisturiser. Sometimes people make the mistake of putting a lot on, but you don't need to. Literally when I do my face, I get the tiniest little dots on these fingers, and then I just rub it in on the two halves of my face. You just don't need much at all. My moisturisers always last forever. But this is what it looks like. It's like really hard. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love the smell. It's got like, it's not a pure strawberry smell, it's like a synthetic strawberry smell, like strawberry sweets, that's what it smells like. But it's really lovely, so I'm loving having a nice hot bath late at night, getting into the bedroom, putting the TV on, and then just putting this on. The warmth of your skin and then the smell of this is really nice and relaxing before you go to bed. A couple of more items. Got these from Clean and Clear. I think these are reasonably new. They're on offer at the moment in Boots and in Sainsbury's, 2 for £5, which is good because they're normally around £3.99 each. I've got the Skin Energising Daily Facial Scrub. And that's this. It's got bursting beads in it. I really love the feel of those on your skin. It's the smell for me. The smell is the thing for me. I mean, they've got a couple of these out. There's like, I think there's a yellow, there's a green, I'm not really sure. But the smell of this is orange. It's oranges. And it's just the most amazing smell. It smells like something else. I'm not really sure. I think it reminds me of sweets I used to get when I was little, which were like little squares that were like orange. They were like sherbety sort of things. But I've been using that. I only use that twice a week. And I've been using their Skin Energising Daily Facial Wash, which is really nice. And again, that beautiful orangey smell. It's really lovely on the morning, really kind of wakes you up and just leaves a lovely fragrance to your skin. So, and then 2 more things that are not cosmetics. This. Yeah, I know this is a weird thing, right, to put in your favourites, but this is a bag that I got from Primark. It was £1 in the sale. And it's just, I'm obsessed with pineapples at the moment, I honestly don't know why. It's got this pineapple print on it, and it does say bikini bag on the front. It's got a nice little handle there, and it just zips open. And what I've been keeping there are my little straighteners. I actually have big ones, but they're tucked away in a drawer. They're a little bit worn out, to be honest, but I only really need mini ones because I just straightened my fringe. If I had to straighten all my hair, it would just take forever and a day, so I don't tend to do it very often. Plus my hair tends to just totally resist any straightening that you want to do to it. And it always ends up with a little bit of a kink somewhere in it, so I just think that's a really handy bag for me to keep that in. And I have this basket on the windowsill, and I'll show you at some point because I'm going to do another sort of tour. And I just put all of my hair clips and things in that basket, and this goes in the top quite nicely. So that's really useful. Music wise, because I have really been abusing this ever since I got it, I have to mention Lady Gaga's new CD. I absolutely love this. I love every single track. It's amazing. This is the deluxe edition, which has got the extra disc with remixes on, and it's amazing. So I had to quickly mention that because I meant to mention it in my last favourites and forgot about it. So what I'm going to do now is kind of just mention one item that I got, that I reviewed, while I kind of give a first thoughts type thing on, and I just want to quickly mention it because this is it. Collection 2000 Smoky Eye Palette, and it has amazing colours, but they're really quite sheer and they're not very long lasting. So although the packaging is lovely, the idea is really nice because a lot of companies now are going for this whole naked palette type thing. MUA's got one, or the MUA Professional. Sleek's just brought one out. You've got Urban Decay, obviously. Beauty UK does a one that's kind of all browns and stuff. This is really, really pretty, and I don't regret buying it because this brightening cream for your inner eye corners there, I absolutely love it. They should market that on its own. It's absolutely gorgeous. They are really nice. It's just, you can see there is some colour payoff, but when you get it on your skin, it's not huge. To be honest, what I've been using is, I've been using these as my highlighters. They're okay, the brow highlighters, but the other colours, as you can see, not great. Not a great payoff. Quite nice. I've been using it for work a little bit, but I just wanted to briefly mention that because it's something that I did review and I said I would get back to you about. So I'm going to talk about makeup now, okay? So I've got quite a few items that I've been using a lot this month. Where to start, really? I guess we'll start with kind of like, ooh, I must mention, I've been doing the Garnier Revitalift Challenge. The Ultra Lift, I think it's called. And I've got a nice little coupon for £1 off, which is not a lot really. They could have at least given you £2 off. It's about $10.99. But I've kind of desashayed all the sachets into this tub, and that's it there. It's got quite a nice smell, and I've been using this on my eye area. This is absolutely amazing, I have to admit. I really enjoyed using this. To be honest, they give you a sachet and it was like 14 days. Sachets were doing me like 2.5, 3 days because I only need a little bit of cream to go in this area here. So I wasn't using the whole of the sachet, and it was starting to, you know when it kind of, you've got a sachet to try something and it kind of crusts at the top because it's kind of open? That's what was happening. So I just kind of put everything in there, and I definitely will repurchase this item because it is absolutely amazing. The difference that it's made to the skin area around my eye here is amazing. So definitely loving that this month. So I thought I'd quickly mention that. Now, makeup. This is probably on every month's My Gosh primer. This is the Velvet Touch Line Perfector. That's what it looks like. It's a lovely soft white cream. It's really, really lovely. This is my third one, I think. So yeah, I'm loving that. I love the effect it gives, how long it makes my makeup lasts, and how well my makeup adheres to that. I'm also loving the Healthy Mix foundation. Again, this is in Vanilla Claire. Again, mentioned every month. I always mention it. It's an amazing product. I absolutely love the fragrance, the texture of it, the coverage, everything about it. So I've got a voucher for a couple of pounds off at Superdrug, so I'm going to go and repurchase another one of those. I have to mention my Garnier BB cream. I've only had this for coming up to a week, but I use this every day. Not got it on today, to be honest. Not got anything on at the minute, just got some lipstick on and a little bit of blush so I don't look dead. But yeah, I love the BB cream. This is amazing for me. I've mentioned this in, I did a little bit of a review in First Thoughts. I've used it for coming up to a week now and love it. It's a great, I put primer on first, but it's great coverage. It's a light coverage. I would consider it like a light coverage foundation, but it definitely does blur imperfections, definitely. It's made a huge difference because I do get some redness around here and my nose and here. And I've not used concealer, my colour corrector stick, and I'm using less foundation, and I'm not putting highlighting. What I tend to put in is the Hocus Focus by Salt & Glory. I got this on offer at ASOS, but it is expensive if you don't, you know, if it's not on offer. So I don't use that now because this has a lovely glow to it. The bonus says it's got SPF. So yeah, I mean, I even think my skin's clearer, and I don't know if that's just because I'm not using as much foundation, or I'm not really sure, but I'm really loving the BB cream. Right, powder. Loving Sleek Swan. I've been totally obsessed with using loose powder this month. I don't know why, it's just, I've really enjoyed it. I love this on the skin. It's incredibly fine, and this is a one that suits any skin colour, which I think is absolutely ideal, because sometimes matching things to your skin tone can be a little bit problematic, particularly when you're in shops and the lighting is not natural. There are times that I've been in a shop, and if it's been not in like I want to say a mall, but it's not really, like in a shopping centre where you can't go to get natural light, it's not great. But if you're in a place where you can actually go to the window and look at it, it's better. But yeah, I really love this. I think it gives a nice finish. So kind of staying with sort of face powders, I guess. I'm loving this one from Fashion Flower Collection at MAC. It's a beauty powder and it's called Light Sunshine. That's what it looks like. I think I must just have a really light hand, but there's a lot of the embossing still on the surface there, which is great. It's got a mirror in the lid. This is really nice highlight colour. That's what it looks like. I don't know if you'll even see that. But it's really, really pretty. It looks lovely up on the cheekbones, and I've been using this a lot over the top of my makeup this month. Another thing that I had to mention is this from Accessorize. This is the Baked Bronzer in Golden Sand. It's the lightest colour. And this is kind of, it's like a mineralized skin finish, isn't it? It's domed and everything. There's a lot of product in here, and I think they're around £5 to £6. I can't remember. It's a while since I got this. And that's what it looks like. And for me, this is very, very much like the mineralized skin finish in Soft and Gentle from MAC. And that's what that one looks like. And I'm just going to get that on my finger. So that's the two of them together. And you can see how close they are in colour. It's really amazing, and I mean the price difference is really huge. In fact, you can't even tell them apart on my hand. That's them there. So I've really been loving this. It just I don't use it all over my face because it does have quite a lot of shine to it, to be honest, for a bronzer. It's quite shimmery, so I'm using a different bronzer and then just blushing this on the cheeks. It's really nice, and down the nose. My bronzers I'm using this month, Hoola again. I know I keep mentioning this, but I do love the Benefit boxes of powder. This is a lovely flat matte colour. It's a brown colour. Some bronzers can be a little orange in colour. There was a one from 17 that I didn't really care for recently that was quite orange in colour. I think that with me being as pale as I am, that some bronzers can come up very orange on me. If you have a darker skin tone, then the bronzers that do have a little bit more of that orangey look to them probably look a lot better on you, because your skin tone probably kind of cancels that out, but mine totally can't. So anything like that, when you put it on, I just look like a tangerine. So, but I really, really love this. It's an absolutely gorgeous colour, and I've used it loads, but I still haven't, you know, gone through it and dented it yet, so quite happy about that. And what I've been using with that to do like sort of contouring is I've been using Benefit's Dallas. And this is what Dallas looks like. As you can see, it's like a darker colour. It's got a little bit of a plummy undertone to it. Slight shimmer, but not, you know, it's not visible on the skin. And I've been using this little brush that I got from Superdrug. And just basically tap that in, and I put it in this area. So just like what would be the hollow of your cheek. And I've just been using it there. Actually, there's still a bit of it on the brush there. And I feel really, I can see it here, but on the camera you might not. And it just makes quite a nice contour and a nice shape to the face, and it's just a really lovely colour. So I've been loving wearing that. So what next? Sort of a makeup item, but like not as in, well, here anyway. I don't want to blind you. This is a little mirror. It's got suction cups on the back, and this is from Asda. It magnifies up to 10 times, and I couldn't be without this to do my eyebrows and just to do eye makeup. It's a really fantastic mirror, and I use it every day. I don't think I've mentioned it before, but I use it every day. Blusher. I have to mention this again. I know I mention this every time probably as well. Pink Cult by MAC from the Genius range. Absolutely love this colour. There it is there. It's just a very dusky sort of pink. Really beautiful colour. I don't think you'll leave it. I don't know if you'll see that on my hand there. That's it there. Fantastic. I love it. Another blush I have used a lot is also the Papa Don't Peach by Too Faced. This has a lot of shimmer qualities into it, so I find this on its, with this you don't need a highlighter. Just put it up on the cheekbones and it gives a lovely glow, so I've been using that a lot as well. I got this from Boots. I think they do run around £14, so they are a little bit expensive, but they are really nice. And of course, I can't believe I forgot to mention this. I've used this every day since I've got it. It's the Dream Touch blusher from Maybelline. This is in peach. Got it on today. It's a lovely peachy soft glow, and I really love that. Moving on, I'm going to go on to highlighting products. I've really been loving lately High Beam. I've used it a lot. I kind of go through phases with highlighters, but this one I've used it kind of under my brow bones, and I've used quite a lot on my cheeks, and I really love High Beam, so it's a product I'll always go back to. And the thing is, I know it's expensive. I think it's around £18. I'm not really sure. I can't quite remember. But I know it looks little because it's just technically the size of a nail polish, but you just need a few little dots of this to get an amazing effect. So this bottle would actually last ages. Another kind of, I mention this one a lot, is Shimmer. It's a Soft Lights from Smashbox. This has got a pale pink tone to it. That's it there. Hope you can see it. It's really, really pretty. I can see it straight away, and I've only put a tiny bit on. I absolutely love these products. Honestly, if you can get somewhere, I know Debenhams do them, some big Debenhams. Get yourself to a Debenhams, have a look at these. Or I got these from justbeautydirect.co.uk. They do them quite cheaply on there, so that's really good. But I've got quite a few of these colours. I've got 4 altogether. I've got like this one's pearl, and then the next one up from the other one is Prism, which is a pink. It's a blush. So this is goes on pink. So it's really kind of a blush and highlighting one. And then this one is Tint, an amazing peachy sort of colour. So yeah, I really love these, and these are kind of my go-to highlighting products. Moving on, I'm going to go on to eye products, I think. I've had this quite a while but not used it, and I've just been using it every day lately, and it's the Urban Decay Gel Eyeliner in 0. It comes in this really nice packaging. It flips open, it's got a mirror in the lid, then it comes with this brush. Now I actually use this brush, I really like it, it's a lovely brush, and that's the product there. And this is absolutely amazing, I love it so much. It's like Black Track by MAC. I don't know if anybody uses that, the gel fluid liner. It's really, really lovely. It's a really smooth application, and I just really love it. And you can smoke it out to get a bit of a smoky eye. So I've really been using this loads as well. Eyes as well. Daniel Sandler Baby Jet Mascara. This came in this month's glossy box, and I've used it every day. It's capturing those little lashes down here and the ones on the inner corners, and I really think it's made a difference to how my eyes are appearing, because they are totally framed with the lashes, so I really love that. Another thing for eyes, the Gosh Defining Brow Gel. I recently tweezed my eyebrows for the very first time, very nervous about doing it. And I'll show you the tweezers I used, because I got them from Savers and they were £1. And they are super cute. One of these little geisha girls, and that's the back. Really sweet. I've actually got quite a few of those now, because I've got one in my handbag and one in my bedroom. Anyway, so I've been tweezing them, and I've actually got a much better shape on this eyebrow now, because this one was kind of a bit thicker than that one. But yeah, so I've been using this brow defining gel just to kind of get some control, because they can be a little bit wild. So that's good. Eyeshadows, I've been really loving this one. This is Bourjois Intense in number 10, and it's the black one. And this is the blackest eyeshadow I have ever seen in my life. It's got a little mirror in the lid, and I'm just going to give you a tiny little swatch here. That's what it looks like, and I've just touched it. If I was to rub it, I'd probably get super massively huge pigment, but I'm not going to do that. No, I'm not really sure what to do with that. So yeah, really loving that. And then eyeshadows, I've been using some MAC ones lately. All the Glitters, which is that one, which is a lovely, I don't know, it's like a sort of taupe, pale taupe colour with quite a lot of shine. I'm loving Jest, this one here, which is kind of in the same, it's kind of a creamy colour with a bit of a sheen. And a highlighting colour, I've been using, wrong finger, I've been using Nylon. I don't know if you're going to see that, but it's got a lovely sort of goldy sort of sheen to it, and it looks really nice under the brow bones. So I've been wearing those a lot. And also some Illamasqua eyeshadows that I got in the sale recently, which are Lick and Trollop. Trollop is this lovely warm peach colour, and Lick is this bright coral pink. And I've been wearing these quite a lot. These look really lovely together, really pretty colours, kind of like a sunset effect with like a yellow that I've got. These were £5 and they were originally $15.50, and the packaging's really cute, and I'm going to do a review on my channel of those eyeshadows soon. I've been using this Urban Decay's primer potion for eyes. I've never actually used this until recently, and this was actually with one of the palettes that I bought, and I really love it. How amazing is this stuff, and why have I never tried it before? I don't know, it's great. The eyeshadow really adheres to it really well, and it stays there and it doesn't crease, and I love it. I love the packaging, so I would definitely repurchase this at a full size once this is gone, but I actually have another one or two of these off of the palettes, so I'll work my way through those first. And the last of my eye products, the Sustainable Shadow Box from Urban Decay, and I've been loving this because I've been wearing Midnight Cowboy, Rides Again, Grifter, Oozy and Kiddie Pool, not all at the same time obviously. Oozy's a lovely white glittery colour, Grifter pretty much the same, Kiddie Pool's this amazing blue, and Midnight Cowboy Rides Again, another glittery shimmery colour, and that's a gold. And I had never ever would have chosen to own any kind of golds or browns at all till I got this palette. This palette completely changed my mind on eyeshadows, and I use this a lot also. I absolutely love browns now, and I never would have thought to use browns on my eyes before. The last few things I'm going to mention are lip products. I've got a lip gloss. This one is called Lightly Prancing. It's a Dazzle Glass and it's from MAC, and it was in one of the new MAC Cinematics lip bags. I've got a review on my channel if you want to check that out. It's a lovely peach colour. It's got a lot of shimmer in there and it's really pretty, and I love the smell. The smell of these are just absolutely gorgeous and not too sticky for me, so I'm really liking that. Another couple of MAC things. I've been really loving my Innocence Beware, and I've been wearing this a lot lately. I do a swatch, but I don't know if you're really going to see it that much. Well, you should be able to, it's there. It's a lovely peachy pale pink colour. Really love it, and like I said, but just the MAC lipsticks are so creamy. I'm obsessed with MAC lipsticks. The other MAC lipstick, Everhip. If I can get another one of these, I definitely will. I know it's sold out online. It's the most amazing creamy coral colour. And there it is there. And I've worn this so much this month. And I've worn Gem of Roses as well, but I don't know where that is. I think it's in my handbag. Another one that I'm liking is from 17. This one is called Balmy Rose. And I've got it on now, but it doesn't have a lot of colour. It's quite a nice sheen to the lips. Kind of champagne-y pink sheen, and I really love it. It's really, really pretty. You're not gonna, it's like a peachy colour, so it's really pretty. So I've really enjoyed using that, and that is that really. That's kind of my favourites. I'm gonna add kind of a new thing into my favourites, just to kind of say, to mention a couple of people on YouTube who I've really enjoyed their videos lately. And this month I'm going to mention Samantha Schuerman, just because I really love her videos. I think she's just a lovely, lovely person. She's got a gorgeous little boy called Phoenix, and she calls him Mr. P or Mr. Phoenix. They do. She does vlogs as well as videos on beauty, and she just comes across really naturally. She's really sweet, and she has amazing makeup, and she always just looks incredibly gorgeous. So please check out her videos. I'm going to put a link in the bar below just so you can have a look and just check her out, and maybe subscribe to her if you like what you see, and I'm sure that you will. So that's it for my favourites this month. I'll hopefully have some new videos coming in the next week. I've got some Illamasqua ones that I'm planning to record, and I should do another one probably tomorrow about a top that I got and kind of customised, because I thought that's a little bit different. I haven't normally done anything like that on my channel. So anyway, lots of videos to record. I've got so many ideas. I've got a book. I've written loads of ideas down, so please stick by me. I really, really appreciate your support. So thanks everybody for watching, and see you soon. Bye.